Clearing your Gmail inbox can be quite a pain. So I'm going to show you how to mass delete emails or bulk delete emails in Gmail. Now there's a select all button and then there's a pop-up that you may or may not see, and I'll cover, if you don't see it, exactly how to get it to show up and basically allow you to select all the messages within certain search filters, within certain categories like promotions or social, or within your entire Gmail inbox. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you're in the inbox that you want to be in. So whether it's your main inbox or maybe you're in promotions and you want to delete or mass delete emails in promotions, or if you want to go to all mail, that's going to be everything from archived emails to your main inbox, just all your mail in general. And what you want to do is click on the select all box up here in the upper left. Now, when you have that selected, you're only going to have 50 emails selected, whatever's in your inbox. And you can see this little pop-up that shows up right here. And it's going to allow you to select all the conversations currently in your mail. And so I have 284 conversations or emails in all mail, and now they are all selected. What I'll do from here is go to the delete trash can icon, and it will say confirm bulk action, because this is a bulk deletion or mass deleting emails. And it allows you, or it tells you how many emails you're going to be deleting and whether or not you want to continue. Now this is from the all mail section. So if I were to go back to the inbox and I could select all again, you can see I have 209 conversations. So there's a few extras that have been archived and stuff. And that's where you can find some of those is in that all mail section. But I could select all 209 conversations here. Now I'm going to show you one other feature. If that pop-up isn't showing up, it could be because you're trying to search your mail for something. So I'm going to search for a specific retailer and find all the emails from them. Now I would want to actually search for from that email address. I just knew that if I typed in that keyword, they would show up. And so anything in this search, I might click select and select them all again and not see that pop-up, which makes it feel like I can only delete 50 at a time. Now I may only have 48 here, which is fine. It doesn't show multiple pages, so I'll look for a search result that does. But the main thing I want to show you here is if that pop-up doesn't show up and you do have more than 50 items, you're probably on the most relevant search result filtering instead of the most recent. Now that's not your fault, that's just the way that Google pops that up, and you have to be on most recent for that little pop-up to show up. So let's search for something. We'll see if maybe there's enough Google emails in here. Okay, yeah, so anything referencing Google, there's more than 50. If I'm on most relevant, which sometimes it does show that up, show that first, and you select all, that pop-up is not going to show up. So you're only going to be able to select 50. But if you switch that to most recent and do the same action, then it's going to show up with that pop-up, and you can select all the conversations that match that specific search and be able to mass delete all of them. I'm going to go ahead and do that and confirm the bulk delete action for this. Now what happens here is when there's a lot, so you may have thousands or tens of thousands, it will take some time to actually delete. You may not even see anything happen on your screen. And so just allow Gmail to work in the background for a little while, deleting all those thousands of emails. Eventually you can refresh your screen and go down to trash, which is in the more drop down to trash, and you're going to see all of your emails in here that you deleted. So they're not permanently deleted. They'll stay in trash for 30 days, so you can recover them. So let's say that when you're deleting something, you need to kind of watch out and make sure you don't accidentally delete from an important contact or something like that mistakenly. You may leave these in your trash can for now and go search through all those thousands of emails. Just try to make sure that you only deleted what you meant to, because sometimes, you know, Google maybe moves things to promotions or social that are actually important information. But inside of here, you can do the same thing. You can select and then select all, in this case, all 600 plus conversations in my trash, and I can hit delete forever, and it's going to ask me if I'm sure, and I can hit OK to continue from there. And it will then delete all the thousands or tens of thousands, and hopefully not hundreds of thousands, but I know some of you are out there, of emails in your Gmail account. But that is basically how to manage your inbox and clear it out, and to be able to mass delete emails within Gmail. If you have any questions, hit me up down below. That one little hiccup where the most relevant search filtering might not allow that pop-up to show up is kind of one of those fixes that you might run into. So that's how you can delete all messages or delete or mass delete messages in Gmail.